Whisper a prayer in the morning. Whisper a prayer at noon. Whisper a prayer in the evening to keep your heart in tune. God answers prayer in the morning. God answers prayer at noon. God answers prayer in the evening to keep your heart in tune. Oh, God answers prayer in the morning. God answers prayer at noon. God answers prayer in the evening. So keep your heart in tune. Oh, Jesus may come in the morning. Jesus may come at noon. Jesus may come in the evening to keep your heart in tune. So keep your heart in tune. He never sleeps, he never slumbers, he watches me all night and day. He He never sleeps. He never slumbers. The reason I know, He told me so. I don't have to worry. My soul's in His care. I don't have to worry. He'll always be there. I don't have to worry. Wherever I come, I know that He's watching. He told me so. He never sleeps. He never slumbers. He watches me all night and day. He never sleeps. He never slumbers. The reason I know, He told me. He told me so.
Hi guys, I'm on Triple M's and I'm Faith from Harmony Trio. You can check us out on our socials. Today here with Uncle Vuyo and I'm just going to be asking random questions about the keyboard because it's one of my favorite instruments, so I'd like to know more.
Oh, that's very interesting to know, Faith, and I can actually see in your mind that even your countenance suggests that you strongly gravitate towards the way this sounds and the way it's curated. I admire that in you. You have a very vast future expanse ahead of you in as far as amassing a lot of keyboard knowledge is concerned.
Thank
I
you.
admire what you have.
Thank you. So my first question is, what's the difference between a minor and a major chord?
Good question. Without sounding too technical, I know sometimes being technical, you can mention too many hard words and a lot of people may not really digest it. So I'll try and make it as simple as I possibly can within the realms of simple understanding. I normally classify major chords and minor chords in two simple brackets.
Okay.
There are chords that make you smile, chords that make you uplift a mood, and there are some chords that make you feel down, and there are chords that make you add a frown. So I'm going to demonstrate some of these chords, and without necessarily assigning what the chord should do to you. You will tell me
Okay.
what you feel the chord does to you. All right. So I'm going to play the C chord, which is basically da ba da da. But of course, I'll play a full range of notes in the key of C, which is basically like so. How does this chord make you feel?
Make me feel happy.
Like you want to sing a happy birthday for somebody,
Yeah.
or you want to take a skipping rope and, have fun, isn't it?
Yes.
How about this one? How does that make you feel?
It's very solemn, like slow and sad.
And sad, right? It makes you picture a dark, cloudy day, and you're all alone in a forest, lost, not knowing what to do.
Yeah.
Right? Now, if I happen to change the key and I do it on in the key of F, like so, right? How does that key make you feel? How does that chord make you feel?
Like happy.
Happy,
It's
isn't
like
it?
joyful.
Yes. So those that make you smile, joyful, those are major chords, because you will find that normally they do not have what we call tension notes. Like right? If you want tension, you can add what you call a tension note to a chord that makes you smile, like because you want to tickle your musical fancy from within, to feel a little sophisticated, or you can go. That becomes kind of like your major seventh chord.
Yeah.
You understand that language.
Yes.
I can see it's written on your face. You know what I mean? So there are different ways of colorizing major chords depending on what mood you want to create. But that's the major difference between major chords and minor chords. Like your do, mi, so, do. That's a major chord. A minor chord would be do. That's a sad chord. So can you see? So this layout of these notes, do, re, mo, that's a sad note. But if you go do, re, mi, it makes you smile. So visually and by reason of hearing, that would be the difference in terms that are not so technical between a major and a minor chord.
Okay. So then would you say that like a major chord has less sharps or flats as compared to a minor chord, or doesn't matter?
Well, both can have a designated number of flats or sharps depending on the arrangement by whoever is composing the song. Like for example, you can take a major key and twist it in any direction depending on the mood you want to create. Like for example, we can expand on a on a major chord, like so. Let's say we hit a major chord, right? We can colorize it and give it a twist, like, because you want to invoke either a certain mood or tickle the ears of somebody who loves listening to jazz, or they love to see music in color. You can do this, or you can do this. All right, or you can do this. It's all within the root of C, and you can hear that it's a major. It does not make you, sad or something. But if it's a minor, right, you can employ the same principle of stacking as many notes as you can to enhance the minorness of that minor chord. Like for example, if we say, right, or let's make it a simpler minor, right? Let's say, right, this is a F minor chord, isn't it? Now if we want to add some juice to this, we can do this. right? It's within the same context of that F minor that we did, you know. So this largely depends on how broad your ear is in perceiving how you can add color to a simple minor chord. So there is no set template, there is no set standard on which notes you can qualify for either a major or a minor, but you definitely can depend on your ear to hear what can best qualify according to what you feel, how many notes you can put either in a major or a minor chord, so you can take it to the park and back. It's entirely up to your ear.
It's very interesting.
Thank you. I know it's a deep study, and I know I've said a lot, but sometimes it's as technical as it can be, so that the ear no longer becomes a stranger to such things, because at a point in time you'll encounter them, and you don't want to get stuck in a world where suddenly you cannot qualify what you hear. You've got to be able to, so that those who are technically minded can also know visually exactly where you are, and the best of both worlds can be enjoyed. So not everybody has the ear, but a lot of people can read.
Yes.
So we merge both worlds and we enjoy that bi-directional synergy. In other words, a good relationship. All right. And I hope that as you move along in learning the keyboard, you will get to remember, when you learn the keyboard, there is the standard way of approaching it.
Yes.
And then there's your own way of interpreting it. Remember, it all starts with the ear. What you learn from schools, colleges, universities are set guidelines that can help you enhance your inner abilities, so that at the end of the day, whatever you hear from within enhances the color upon which you interpret what you play. Lastly, for example, I can do a major like so. Or I can add color and say,
That's beautiful.
see, now it already does something to your mood, you see?
Yeah.
There is no license in experiencing something that's unique to you. It may not be the same experience as mine because we interpret it differently. What's important is that it has an effect. If it does not have an effect, we'll have to go back to the drawing table, because whatever we play must have an effect. Yeah,
Yes, I agree.
absolutely. Wow, interesting.
Thank you, Uncle Vuyo, for teaching us so much about minor and major chords. I've learned a lot. And I think my favorite is definitely a minor chord. Yes.
It's written on your face. I enjoyed the interaction with you, and I'm always intrigued to see young people learning the intricacies of good music.
Thank you so much. You can check Harmony Trio socials, and your socials are for our
Well, I'm
audience.
on Instagram,
Okay.
actively on it, and I'm on YouTube and on Facebook.
Okay.
So you catch me there, and we can interact as much as possible so that we all benefit from each other.
Yes, thank you so much. And if you have any musical questions, you can just comment and we will respond and add them to the questions for our next video.
And when she signs out, this is what she's about. Harmony Trio.
I agree. And triple M's.
And triple M's too. Thank you
Yes.
so much. Have a fantastic blast, and until next time.
Ciao.
Enjoy.